Alright everyone, welcome back. So far in this course, we have worked with ID and name locators. Those locators are direct, strong and reliable. Now we are entering into a new phase of Selenium learning called structural locators. These locators are not about one element, they are about understanding how elements are arranged inside the DOM. And the first structural locator we are going to learn is the tag name locator. Okay, so today's session is extremely important because beginners misunderstand tag name, many misuse it, and many don't know when to use it properly. So to make this realistic, we will not use input fields today. Instead, we will use anchor tag because links exist everywhere in real applications. So let's slow down and start from the basics. So in HTML, everything you see on a web page is built using tags. A tag defines what type of element something is. So for example, input tag, that is the input field. Then button tag, that is for buttons. Div tag for containers, and anchor tag for anchor or link. Okay, so today we are focusing on the anchor tag. So let's see some examples from our practice page. So I will simply inspect this page, okay, and then we will filter it out based on the anchor tag. Okay, so anchor tag. So you see these are the NAVs. Okay, you see on this left hand side section, you see all these elements have this anchor tag. Okay, and you see we have around 44 elements on our page which are using this anchor tag. So they may look different, appear in different sections, perform different actions, but structurally they are the same type of element, okay, which are using anchor tags. So all this you see, and then even if you go down and if you see the links here, and then you will be able to see they are using anchor tags. Similarly, the second link, third link, okay. So that's why they look different, they may look different, appear in different sections and perform different actions, okay, but structurally they are the same type of element. Okay, so a tag does not identify an element uniquely. A tag only tells Selenium what kind of element it is. Okay, that sentence alone can save you month of confusion. Okay, so the tag only tells Selenium what kind of element it is. Okay, so in Selenium, the tag name locator allows us to locate elements only by their tag name. Okay, so if we want to locate anchor tags, we use by.tagName tag name, and then we can pass anchor tag. Okay, like if you want to pass it with the anchor tag, we can pass it. Okay, again, if you want to find out all the images element, right, then we can pass by.tag name, and then we can pass that particular tag, that is img. So this means find elements whose HTML tag is A. Okay, so no ID, no name, no class, and only structure. Okay, so let's say how I can just this one. Okay, so let's say for example this one. Okay, so we will see like how we can use tag names. Okay, here. So again, I will just simply add one comment, and then we will discuss about tag name. Okay, so again I will simply go with the driver.find element. Okay, so now here if we use only find element, okay, let's try find element by dot tag name, and then we can pass the anchor tag. Okay, so this one is like this one will return only one tag. Okay, even if we are passing this A, it will only return the first tag, first anchor tag. Okay, so if you want to get the full list, then we can use driver dot find elements by dot tag name and then A. So it will return all the tags. So that is list of web elements it will return. So if you just if you want to store it somewhere, then you should be list of web element. Okay, and then you need to import this java.util list. Okay, So this way, and then just obviously just name it like anchor tags. Okay, so this way like it will return the list of web element, but if you want to save it here, it will only will take web element because it's returning only single web element. So this is anchor tag. Okay, so this way we can use the tag name here. So what this will do, the first line, the Selenium will search the DOM, okay, from top to bottom, and return the first anchor tag it finds, because we are using only find element, okay, and it will return the first anchor tag. Okay, remember. So now let me explain why tag name alone is considered risky. Okay, so look at your application page. How many links do we have? So if you see here, right, if you see, there are total 44 links. Okay, like login links, register link, forgot password link, already have account link, pagination links, then possibly footer links. Okay, so all of them are using anchor tags. Okay, the second point is dangerous code. Okay, so if I simply use like this, like driver dot find element by dot tag name, okay, and if I'm let's say if I'm clicking on somewhere, let's say not here, but yeah, like let's do one thing. I will just add one more line here and then anchor tag dot click. Okay, so if I want to click on it, so what happens here? Okay, so Selenium does not ask which link you want. It does not care about text. It does not care about location. It simply clicks the first anchor tag in the DOM. Okay, even you are having 44 elements with anchor tag. Okay, so if the page layout changes, your test clicks the wrong link and your test fails randomly. So this is how flaky automation is born, right? So now the logical question arises: if tag name is risky for clicking, why does Selenium even provide it? Right? So because tag name is not meant for single elements, it is meant for grouping, counting, DOM analysis, structural validation. So the correct usage pattern is, instead of find element, we should be using find elements, so that we will get the list of anchor tags, list of tags, right, list of elements, right? So one of the most common real world usage of tag name is counting elements, right? So find out number of links on the web page, right? Then find out number of images on the web page. Okay, so let's say for example, if I will write like this, okay, and then if I want to print the size of it, if I want to find out the number of links on the page, right, then simply I can print it like this: system.out.print line, and then maybe we can add some message: total number of links, and then maybe we can add some concatenation, and then let's add this anchor tags dot size. Okay, so it will return the size of these anchor tags. Okay, so now Selenium find all the anchor tags, stores them in a list, okay, and which have the web element type, so that is list of web element type, and it will give the this anchor dot tags will give the total count. Okay, so why this is powerful? So this helps in UI completeness testing, SEO validation, accessibility checks, broken link analysis. Again, if you want to find out the broken links, then it's very important. Regression testing. So in real projects, teams may ask, did any link disappear after deployment? So this is how you answer that. So now let's connect this to a DOM depth. Okay, so the DOM is a tree. The anchor tag exists at header level, body level, model level, footer level. When you run by.tagname a, you are saying give me all anchor nodes no matter where they exist. Okay, so this help you understand how complex the page is, how many navigational paths exist, how deeply nested elements are. So this is a structural understanding, okay, not just automation, right? So okay, so let's say now I will give one more example here. Let's go to the login page. Okay, and then now I will click on the this forgot password. Okay, so I will just open the inspect window again, the developer tools, then select this link. Okay, now you see on click, and then this is the forgot password, and you see the anchor tag is there. Okay, so this is again anchor tag, but it doesn't navigate, right? So because it triggers some JavaScript and then still counted by tag name. So you see on click, open the forgot model. So this is one more example we have. Similarly, we have the already have account option. So if you go here and then go to register, and then here now you see already have account. Again, I will go to inspect. Okay, and then you can simply select this already have an account. Sorry, okay, let me okay, and then go to this page. Don't know why this is this. Okay, so here you see already have an account. Again there is a JavaScript. Okay, so open login window. So if you have an account, this will again like open the login window. Still an anchor tag, still counted, and it's still a part of DOM structure. Okay, so let's take a real scenario. Let's consider your manager says after the XYZ last release, verify how many links are on the registration page. Okay, so you don't click anything, you don't validate text, you simply do this thing. Let's go to the code, these things. Okay, by this code, you should be able to find out the exact link on the registration page. Then you will be able to verify whether the links are reduced, whether the links are increased, or whether the links are expected. Okay, simple, clean, and reliable. Okay, so now let me warn about some common mistakes. So clicking links using tag name, so that we shouldn't be doing, because tag name returns the list of web element, so it's not returning a single web element, right? So that's why clicking links using tag name, it's not a good idea. Then expecting uniqueness, again, there is 0.0001% chance that there will be uniqueness in tag name. Definitely there will not be. Okay, so we should not be expecting any uniqueness by using tag name. So it's not applicable at all to the uniqueness. Then using find element instead of find elements, again, as discussed, like it's returning list of web element, we shouldn't be using find element. Treating tag name like id or name, again, we should not be using tag name as a id or name. Okay, then what are the some best practices? Okay, so use tag name for collections. Definitely we will be using tag name for collection because it's returning the collection, list collection. Use it for counting and analysis. Of course, if you want to find out the number of links on the page, number of images on the page, or maybe number of text fields on the page, whatever it is, if you want to count something, we can go for tag name. Then combine with XPath or CSS when needed, and think structure, not action. Okay, so these are some of the best practices for using the tag name. Okay, so let's say, for example, if I want to run this, let's give it a try. Okay, I will just run this, and then it should be able to print the anchor size. Compilation has finished. It has opened the browser, and then it should have been done, because we are not quitting the browser. That's why it's still remaining as open. Okay, you see the total number of links are 44. Okay, and if you see on the page, if you go to the page, and then if you see here, if you just type /a, and you see there are 44 links on the page. Okay, so that's why this is very important, like very important locator we have in Selenium, tag name. Okay, so to conclude today's session, the tag name locator is not weak, it is misused. Okay, but if you understand the structure, you write better locators, better frameworks, and more stable tests. So in the next tutorial, we will talk about the class name locator and why styling based locators can break easily. Okay, So we will be discussing in detail. Okay, if this lesson helped you, like the video, subscribe to the channel and share it with someone learning Selenium. See you in the next class.